Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gessie and today I have a special video where I'm going to show you how I use my COLOP E-MARK electronic portable wireless printer. This little beauty, I have it in a special case. I bought this separately and this was a gift that was given to me about 2 years ago by my husband. Right off the back, I'm going to say that this was a splurge, but one that I have enjoyed having it and using it in my different journaling and planner pages. The beauty of this printer is that as you can see, it's small and is easy for you to use for labeling, numbering, doing some time day marking. You can do it for many different usage. Is small. The dimensions are 4.5 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches, and it has a weight of about 7.8 ounces. It is very easy to use using an app that comes especially for the E-MARK. And in that app, you're going to find different templates that you can use. For example, you'll see me here using the template for a border. And it's just as easy as gliding your little printer on paper. And this printer not only is good on paper, but you can use it on different absorbent surface, such as paper, cardboard, wood, and paper bags. This is a great little thing for you to have. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you how I am using my E-MARK COLOP. The first thing you will need to do is download the application that comes with the E-MARK COLOP with the little printer. And once you have downloaded, you will need to connect your printer to the app. Once you connect your printer to the app, the little printer will start making 2 beeps, and that will let you know that the printer and the app are connected. And if you are not sure, the app will show you if it's connected or not. It will show you what is the ink level and what is the connection, if it's a good connection. And also it will show you how much battery does your printer has. You are able to do many different projects, but like I said, I use this printer mainly for my journaling. And I love that I don't have to use stamps and that I can customize any words that I want just by clicking a few words or a few letters in the app that I can just send to my printer, and then I can just glide whatever I want across a surface just like my planner. I am using this little ruler that helps me have a little bit more stability. You don't have to use the printer, the ruler to print. I just like it. I'm a little on the perfectionist side, so I just want to make sure that I am able to have a straight line. And that's why I use the ruler. And these items, just like the cover and the ruler, you can buy separately, and all of the things that I am using I'm going to leave linked down below, and you can find it in Amazon very easy. The app has dozens of different fonts that you can use. And you can choose also the size of your font. You can make the font 12 points, or you can use as big as, I believe for this font that I was using, the size I could go up to 40. And the good thing with this little printer is that it's so forgiving. You can just put it on the paper and go ahead and do it. Or you can just put it in a little piece of labeling paper and fix any mistakes like you'll see that I did here. I'm journaling about my social media, about my habits in the morning, which are morning pages. And I also wanted to journal about my work, but I forgot to change the name, the title. And this is the thing with this printer. Once you send to the printer the word or the template, it's gonna have the template store every time you pass the printer on paper or any other surface, unless you change it. For example, I had already sent morning pages to the printer, and I passed the printer on my paper for morning pages, and then I didn't send another thing, and I passed it again. This caused the printer to print the previous job that it had on memory, and that printing job was morning pages. This is very helpful because if you are doing, for example, little souvenirs for a birthday or baby shower, decorating bags, souvenir bags, or you are doing ribbons that say, for example, Kessie's baby shower, you don't have to send that print job to the machine every single time you glide the printer through the ribbon or the page or the bags. You should send it once, and every time you glide that printer through the surface that of your preferences, is going to print the last job that you sent. Even if you turn off your printer and it's not connected to the app, it will always print time and time again the last job that you sent. You should send it once, and the printer will, every time you glide it, is going to say that's the print job that I'm going to do. Another amazing thing with this little printer is that you can program it to do continuous printing. Right now, I have it set up that is going to print only once. I glide it once and it's going to print, beep, and stop. But if I would have it on continuous printing, it will just continue printing as long as I want to go the word, my work, morning pages, whatever it is that I'm gliding through the paper is going to do it simultaneously. Like saying happy birthday, you can write the word happy birthday and decorate a beautiful little souvenir bag that just says happy birthday. And the good thing with this printer as well is that it's a color printer. You can print in color. When you buy the printer, it comes with its ink cartridge, and it offers up to 5,000 multicolor impressions with just that one ink cartridge. It has fast data transfer, as you can see, and the flexibility to switch impressions very easily. So I can go from doing words to doing little icons, as you see me doing here. The app comes with preloaded little clip arts that you can use. Some of the clip arts are for nature, for example, or common little icons that you can use, and they come in black and white, or as you can see here, it comes in color. One thing that I have to say is that the selection that you have is not a lot, but I think it's just enough for you to use in whatever you think that you need. Once you selected your icon, the little design that you wanted, you just send it to the printer and that job will be sent. You can manipulate the icon however you want. You can make it bigger or you can make it smaller, and it's just a great addition for journaling, planning, for any party gifts, or for whatever you need for work. It's just a little nice thing to have. The imprint that you can make it depends. You can just write a word, or you can have that continuous printing. It can be used, this little e-mark, to make an imprint of up to 5.9 inches long. The imprint space can be divided into 2 or 3 stacked imprints, and you have the format on how to do that on the app. To be honest, I only use the one imprint, and it looks good, and I've been able to do it. I have not been able to manage how to do the imprint on the 2 or 3 imprint stack. For example, you can write happy birthday in one line, and then the name of the person on the other line. And then on the third line, you can do the year or how old they are. So when you glide it once and then twice, and it comes in that stack really nicely, your wording. I have not been able to manage it. Maybe I'll make another video when I do manage it, and then I can show you. Not only can you use the clip art that it comes with the E-Mark, you can also add pictures. I'm showing you here that you can just go ahead and add the pictures. I'm not going to add pictures to from the E-Mark into my spread because I like to print my pictures on photo paper and do it that way. But is another option for those of you who don't have the pictures to be printed in photo paper and you just want to use this E-Mark COLOP to do that. You can do that because you have the ability. So with this little machine, you can easily stock and upload logos, your files, whatever you need. It is great for on the go if you are traveling and you can take a lot of your stamps or your stickers. You just have everything in this little portable little printer. Just make sure that it's charged and you're good to go. I love how I'm able to use this, how many, for example, fonts I have to choose from. And it's just a good way for me to stay connected. I can use letters, I can use words, I can use little designs just to embellish the pages in doing the things that I love. These journal pages were easy to put together. I typed all my journaling and printed it in transparent paper, and then I decided to have sort of like a black and white spread that it was more the words, and then put a few accent colors around it. And lastly, I added the pictures that I wanted to go with my journaling. This is how I put together my pages. And I have to say, since I have the COLOP E-Mark, I have not used it a lot because at the beginning, I thought I won't be able to use this. I won't be able to understand this. This is too much. But then the more I played with it, the more I started looking at the different fonts and the different features, I was able to look at it as a sidekick in my craft room where I can use it to do different things like posters for my kiddos' school projects, or I'm able to do different things in my journaling pages, in my planner, and I love it. One thing that I have to mention is that the ink is very juicy. What do I mean by that? That you need a good absorbent paper. Like if you're doing it in your journal, I have tried this printer in my Hobonichi pages and it just bled through it. So I use my Archer and Olive notebook because the paper is thick and is able to resist the goodness of the ink. Now that I have given you the rundown of the printer, I would like to talk about some cons of having this little printer because everything has the pros and cons. One con is that the ink will dry quickly if you leave it out. The only reason why I bought the little cover was because I noticed that the ink will dry out, and when I try to use it, it will not roll smoothly through the paper. So one thing that I needed to do to get the ink, going again was to do the cleaning. And in the app, you have a self-cleaning. And depending on how long you stop using the COLOP printer, you might have to do the cleaning a couple of times until that ink comes through. So to avoid this, I bought the little black cover that it comes with it. And let me tell you, it has been a game changer. That is the only thing that I can think about of the con other than that is just another amazing product that I am happy to have in my stash, and it just helps me to be a little bit more put together when I do my journaling. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.